What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Today we are making a smoked jambalaya with some incredible ingredients. This is really going to give you a taste of that New Orleans cuisine. We're going so New Orleans that we're actually going to put some gator in this jambalaya. That's right, I said it, alligator, today on the channel. You know, New Orleans food is known for its just extreme flavor and absolute deliciousness. I've been to New Orleans before and have had some of the best food of my life down there, so I can't wait to try and recreate a little bit of that New Orleans for us here today on the channel. So I got a lot of ingredients in front of me, and that's going to equal a lot of different flavors going on. So we better go ahead and get started, so let's go. Okay, as I mentioned, a lot of different ingredients in this jambalaya today. That's what makes it really interesting, really delicious. We're gonna start with one of our proteins, which is going to be chicken. These are boneless, skinless chicken breasts. You can use chicken thighs if you want. I'm gonna use the chicken breasts. And I'm gonna end up using all 3 of these chicken breasts. Looking for about 2 pounds of chicken. This is gonna give us almost 2 pounds, 1 3/4. All right, there are my 3 chicken breasts. These have already been trimmed. But there's just a couple little pieces of fat that I want to take off. Nothing too crazy here. So I'll just take a little bit of that off with my super sharp knife here. Just go in there, take that off. This little end guy here, little piece here. Okay, looks good. Now I'm gonna cut these chicken breasts into kind of these bite-sized pieces. So I'm just gonna come in here, just like that. Now, once I have a breast of chicken cut up, I'm gonna put it into this bowl, and you'll see what we're gonna do with it once I have all 3 of these chicken breasts cut. All right, and there's my chicken. All right, now to this chicken, I'm going to add, for the first time, but definitely not the last time, some Creole seasoning. Now, you can make Creole seasoning at home. There's a bunch of different recipes online, but my local grocery store sells a pre-made Creole seasoning that's actually fresh made. It's not in a, you know, like in a shaker bottle or anything like that. It's fresh, it's delicious. So the way I'm gonna do that is with my clean hand. I'm gonna put in about that much. So we'll say like a tablespoon. And then just mix it up. Just mix it up in there until it's got a little bit of a coating on all the chicken. Might have to add some more, which is totally fine. I think I actually am gonna add a little bit more. There we go. That smells good. All right, this chicken is nicely seasoned. Time to set it to the side and move on with our next step. All right, I have this cast iron Dutch oven. I love this thing. This was a gift from some really good friends of ours. Thank you, Sean and Kirsten, for this amazing gift. I'm using my outdoor burner here. This is going to eventually go onto the smoker, but for right now, we're gonna prepare it right here on the outdoor burner. So first ingredient to go into the pot is 4 tablespoons of butter. Just gonna let that melt in there. Hands up if you just love the smell of melting butter. Now I'm kind of set to a medium-high heat, but if you've watched my videos before, you know that this outdoor burner kind of has a mind of its own sometimes, and so just want to be careful that nothing burns, so I will likely be turning it down, maybe even off occasionally, just to make sure that things don't get too hot. It's supposed to be jambalaya, not jambalaya. All right, my butter's melted, in goes my chicken. Now we're gonna keep this chicken in there, move it around until it just kind of gets brown on all sides. I'm not looking to cook this fully through just yet. It's gonna do that on its own over time. Oh man, that smell is phenomenal. All right, we are almost where I wanna be here. Now, to this, it's time to add my sausage. And as I mentioned at the top of this video, I'm using sausage that includes alligator. So this is going to be Louisiana brand alligator and pork andouille sausage. So it's a mixture of both. This came from Strip District Meats, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I talk about them all the time. They are the official meat provider of the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. Love them, can't say enough about them. I'm going to chop up this sausage and we're going to put it in. Now this sausage is actually already cooked, so I'm not worried about barehanding it here. Go ahead and toss this in. Number 2, and number 3. Woo, man, yeah, you want to talk about some smell. Yes, 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 yes. All right, I'm gonna let this sit here until that sausage begins to brown just a little bit. Then we'll add our next ingredients. All right, really happy with how that is looking and especially smelling. So now it's time to add some of the fun stuff, as if this weren't already fun enough, right? First, I'm going to add 1 diced yellow onion. Next, 6 cloves of garlic. Yes, 6 cloves. And 6. Next, about a half a cup of celery. 1 diced green bell pepper. Some of you right now watching this just said, oh, that's gonna be so good. And you know what? You're right. All right, with all this in, I'm gonna mix it up. And I'm gonna let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, just to let everything, you know, get to know each other. Little get together here in the pot. Like, hey onions, I'm Chicken, how you doing? I'm good. What's your little pink friend over there? Oh, that's just my friend Gator Sausage. We just met like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago. Oh, so you brought your friends. You got your peppers, you got your celery. Nice to meet everybody. All right, I'm gonna cover this, wait a couple minutes. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Woo! There's a party in the pot. Man, look what you guys did while I wasn't looking. I'm really digging this like story of what's happening in the pot right now. Comment down below if you are too. All right, the smell is on point. Everything is exactly where I want it. And now it's time to add a few more things. So I'm gonna add 2 cups of long grain rice. So this is Carolina brand basmati rice, which is a long grain. There's 1 cup. There's 2 cups. I'm gonna add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Yeah, we're not playing around here, folks. I'm gonna add about 2 more tablespoons of my Creole seasoning. About 4 tablespoons of hot sauce. Today I'm using this truff hot sauce. Use your favorite hot sauce, whatever you want. Less or more, depending on what you like. Here we go. About 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of salt, pepper, and mix all that together. Oh yeah! Now it's a party, friends. Jambalaya. All right, with all that mixed up, it's time for our final couple of ingredients. Yes, we are almost done with this part. I'm gonna add 32 ounces of chicken broth, which in the case of this brand is 1 box. All right, so I could leave it just like this until it comes up to a boil, but instead I'm gonna heat it up on the smoker. So let's go over there. Okay, so as you can see here, I have my jambalaya here on my Pit Boss Platinum Series Lockhart. It is at 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and because it's at such a high temperature and it's not gonna take very long, it's naturally not gonna absorb a lot of smoke, but I want the smoke flavor. So I'm supplementing it with my favorite accessory, the smoke tube. This smoke tube is rolling right now using the Pit Boss Competition Blend pellets, which is what I use for just about everything recently here on the channel. And that's also what's in the Lockhart. All right, it's been about 30 minutes. Let's take a look. Oh wow, look at that. You can see that all of that broth has been just soaked up by that rice. It's gonna be delicious. It's pretty much all cooked through now, but we still got 1 ingredient left, which is some shrimp. So I'm gonna add this shrimp in, and then it's gonna cook naturally, and when it's done, we're gonna take it off and taste it. Just come in with my shrimp here, like so. Now we add this at the end because shrimp takes virtually no time to cook. So this is only gonna take, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 minutes for that shrimp to cook, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know. We'll know that it's cooked when we come back out and we check it, and it's that nice pink shrimp color that we like so much. All right, after about 5 more minutes, get a load of our finished smoked jambalaya. Woo! Man, that looks good. Smells incredible. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Now, traditionally, yes, you're gonna eat jambalaya out of a bowl, but today we're not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna put it here on this little slab, just as a different way of eating it. I mean, there's no like watery substance coming out of it, so it's not gonna drip everywhere. So that's how we're gonna do it today. So here we go. Plate that right there in the middle. Make sure I get some shrimp, make sure I get some of that delicious alligator andouille. Not to mention that chicken. Y'all, I'm telling you, this is about to be next level. And then what say we finish it off with just a little green onion on top. And wow, that is incredible looking. Well, I cannot wait to try this incredible looking smoked jambalaya. Now, again, it wasn't on the smoker very long, but I can tell just by looking at it, it's got some nice smoke color to it, and that's because of that smoke too. So without further ado, we gotta try this. Let's go. So here we go, smoked jambalaya. Here we go. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's so good. It's got the heat you want. Oh man, that tastes like New Orleans, up and down. So good. Sorry, I gotta get just a little bit more before I do the normal send-off stuff. Wow. Like, no joke, I would legit pay good money for that. Like to eat that at a restaurant. So good. I mean, what else can you say? But holy smokes, that's insanely delicious. Well, I'm gonna take this inside so that everybody else can enjoy it because, man, there's a lot to go around. You saw what was in that pot. But thank you once again for tuning into the Holy Smokes Barbecue channel. If you like this video, go ahead and click that like button, the thumbs up that gives us a like, and make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I got one question for you. Why not? Subscribe so you don't miss out on any delicious outdoor cooking content. And before I head out, gotta give a super special shout out to my partner filming today, Gary. And if you like this video, you gotta check out one of these other two things of some stuff we've cooked up here very recently on the channel. It's all delicious and I can't wait for you to see it. So I'll see you next time.